Hey guys, how you doing today? Thank you for coming to another episode of the Two Knuckleheads. And today my friend Gert is preparing something special. It's very unusual recipe, I think. I can tell some colorful here, vegetables and meat. So I don't know exactly what Gert is gonna do today. He's gonna teach us, and I'm sure it's gonna be delicious like always. So let me call Gert right now. Please, Gert, come on. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing wonderful today. How are you, Carlos?
He doesn't want to shake my hand anymore, what?
Well, anyhow.
Yes.
Today we're going to do corn, chorizo, and sweet potato soup.
Oh.
And we're going to add some, sauteed onions, garlic, jalapenos, bell peppers, a little bit of vegetable stock and chicken stock to it. And then top it off with some chili peppers, dried chili peppers. Yes. But it's not a very hot soup, I mean,
everyone can taste it, try it. If you're not like too spicy, this is okay.
No, you just add less stuff to it, It's very simple. And that's about it. So we're going to start cooking here in a minute, right?
Yeah. Well, I like the colors. Definitely, it looks beautiful. So.
All right. The ingredients is corn, which is freshly chopped from corns things. This is sweet potatoes, which have been diced. And I have two different bowls here, because the sweet potatoes, the first amount of sweet potatoes we put into the pan, we will overcook a little bit, so it's kind of mashy and gives the soup a certain consistency. We have the chorizo sausages here, a little bit of green bell pepper and some jalapeno, some onions, a little bit of sliced garlic, and then to enhance the soup we have some, we're going to put some fresh crushed pepper in it, some salt, a little bit of chicken stock, and then when it's finished you can add, you can put some lime slices on top of that, or just squeeze some fresh lime juice into the soup. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of oil in here. I'm using some olive oil, but it's a very light olive oil, because olive oil sometimes can get too powerful. And the most important thing is that your pan is hot, you see? Otherwise, so put in the onions. Then after this, I'm going to add a little bit of the chopped garlic. And you saute it for another few minutes. When you talk about garlic, some people don't like the pungent taste of garlic. So if you want to take some of the bite out of garlic, the only thing you have to do is you take the peeled garlic and you put it a little bit in water, and it will take away. Then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to add some of the chorizo. And you mix that well. Mix it well, and you have to stir it all the time, because if you have like this one, like this raw chorizo, it's the same way like you take some raw chopped other meat, and if you don't go ahead and mix it well and stir it well, it will form some really big clumps, and it's going to be hard to right. Then you add a little bit of green bell pepper. And we also have a recipe for you ready to go, which we're going to put on the website, so you know exactly, if you forget it, how to do it. And by the way, this particular dish is one of the dishes that we have put in our new Nicaraguan cookbook, which should be coming out pretty soon. It should have been out a long time ago, but It's our first book, and now we add a little bit of jalapenos. It's our first book, and we must have rewritten and redone it at least 25 times. And my friends who are helping me, particularly the man who's supposed to make sure that the English language is in the proper manner, I hope he's not going to give up here, because every time we think everything is spelled perfect, you know, because a friend of mine who is helping us to lay it out, he's from Nicaragua, he's very, very good on the computer. His name is Carlos, and then you have a German who doesn't speak any language properly anymore. So, and he does the writing. So it's pretty much a challenge. But, so the next thing we're going to do is we separated the sweet potatoes. Because one of the sweet potatoes we would like to overcook a little bit, so the soup has a certain consistency. And then the other one we want to add later on, so you have nice little chunks in there, and it will make the soup look really nice. So we mix this again properly. And it's starting to smell good. Then we're going to add a little bit of salt. A little bit of chicken stock, concentrate. We have to use concentrated chicken stock today because I tried to make some fresh chicken stock this morning, but unfortunately we're living in Nicaragua and nobody has water today. So we have to use bottled water. And that happens quite a bit over here. So then you add some water to it. You stir it very well again. Like this. And then we're going to let it simmer for about 10-15 minutes. Let me see how it, let me see. This already tastes quite good. You don't need to add any more crushed pepper, I don't think, because I think it's good like that.
Okay, Gert, so what we got here?
Well, we got the soup here finally, you know what I mean?
Look at that.
And you know, what you also can do, if you like to, you can put some crema on top and stuff like that.
And this lemon?
Yeah, you squeeze it on, only for the people who want it, you know?
Man, this is good.
Well, it's good, huh?
Guys, I mean, you know, I have to stay back a little bit because the master was here teaching us how to do this very simple soup. But I can tell you, it's a little, I mean, it's work right now.
This is definitely a Nicaraguan dish.
A Nicaraguan dish.
And the thing is this too, like when you, this is one of the recipes of my cookbook, which should be coming out, like I said, talked a little bit before about this one.
Yeah,
took us forever, and you know, how can you take a German, damn Nicaraguan, and then we have a southern guy, Donald Carr, which does the editing, and we both drive him crazy because neither I nor the Nicaraguans, our English writing is not perfect, but he's very perfect at it. And so when the book comes out and you read it, and if there's mistakes in there, it's not me, it's not him.
It's him.
It's him. It's Donald.
It's Donald.
All right.
So, guys,
thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You know, we have to invite our friends. Don't forget to subscribe to Gert's channel. And also you can subscribe to my channel about real estate in general. But definitely, I know this is not real estate, but it doesn't matter. Real estate is life also. Food is life. Nicaragua cuisine is also different. So I'm sure the next episode, Gert's gonna have something else to teach us about it.
That's right, exactly. We're gonna do something very simple.
Perfect. So in the meanwhile, we're gonna try the soup.
All right, you guys try the soup.
Thank you guys. Take care.
All right. All right, so that's it. So have the soup, guys. There is the rest of